Hi, and welcome to SundayPeppys. This is the first inaugural SundayPeppys, a place where you can find inspiration and uplift and remembering that you are a good person and that you are enough just as you are. Yay for that. I'm Jane Mines of Wise, Wonderful Woman, and I felt inspired to create SundayPeppys, mostly because I wanted to do it and because I would love it if there was something out there like this. And what I notice in living in this country, the United States, is that we are so hard on ourselves. I'm hard on myself. I see friends and colleagues, they're hard on themselves. My clients, they're hard on themselves. All the people that I mentor. And I think that that's just so sad. And I feel compelled to do something about that, to do my part in helping people remember, helping you remember that you really are bountifully enough, just as you are, with all the wonderful things about you and the annoying things about you, the freaky, weird kind of things about you, just the funny human things, that you're a package all in one. And that's what makes you special, and that's what makes you fantastic. It's what makes all of us fantastic. And I don't know about you, but I so much struggle with doing it right, doing life right, doing my business right, making right decisions, right financial decisions, right home ownership decisions, relationship decisions, doing this video right. It takes me usually several takes sometimes to do these videos because there's that voice in my head, maybe you can relate to this, that voice that says, this is stupid. Someone has already done this and they've done a way better job than you, Jane. Or you have nothing important to say. And it has kept me from doing a lot of really fun projects and a lot of creative, playful adventures. I've missed a lot because of that. And, maybe that's something you struggle with too. I wonder if you do, where you have that sense inside, or you have this inspiration to do something. And you have that initial, oh, that sounds great. Ooh, I want to do that. And maybe right on the heels of that, or not too long after that, you get that voice rah, 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 in your head that says, stupid, somebody's done it already. Who do you think you are? And all of those poop on your parade is what I call them, voices. And I know that they're there to protect us. They protect us to stay in our comfort zone and to stay with what we're familiar with, what we learned growing up, what we've done as an adult. But the thing about it is that they just kill creativity. And we can take care of ourselves, we can survive, we can honor that side of our brain, and we can be creative. And we can have adventures, and we can make choices and have experiences that sometimes they blow up in our face. We don't have to do something right all the time. We can experiment and try something. This video is a big experiment. SundayPeppys is a big experiment that I feel called to do, that I feel energized to do and scared at the same time. Maybe it'll blow up in my face. Maybe I'll get hate email, maybe who knows what, negative comments. And I might have people too that say, oh my goodness, I could so relate. Or, thank you for saying that. I just thought maybe I was the only one that thought that and just thought I was kind of freaky. You know, it helps to know that you think that too, or you struggle with that. So these Sunday Peppies are about me showing my underbelly, not for the sake of just showing it up or showing it off or anything, but as a hope that it'll help you. I know I find it so helpful when I see somebody, especially if it's someone, you know, that I follow or really like, and I see them be vulnerable. I see them, their underbelly show. They make a mistake, they flub up this, or whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is. And I have that endearing sense with them, like, oh good, they can have that polished side to them and they can look like they have all their shit together, but they have an underbelly too. They have fears and anxieties, and they've not done things because they thought it was stupid. And I find that inspiring. I find it inspiring to know that people that I admire are human too, just like me, and have those foibles. And so it's inspiring. It builds my courage. And I'm hoping that for you, you might experience that same thing, where you don't feel like you're a freak. And I think that there's so much pressure that we feel in this country about right and wrong, doing it right and doing it wrong. And I just think it kills creativity. And creativity is where it gets really messy. Really messy. And that's what happens. That's how creativity happens. When I actually was a visual artist, well, I still am, but when I was doing art shows and such, some of the things I made worked out. Some of the things that I had an idea for didn't quite turn out. Something broke off, and it created something new. And so it was, ooh, that was fun. Same thing here, doing videos. It might work, it might not, it might open up to something else. And for you, too, you have a dream in your heart. You have inspirations. You have desires. You have inclinations towards things. Those pop-up ideas that you get, those little warmings that you get in your heart when you go, oh, I wonder if, what about this idea? I have this idea. And those ideas need to come out. And this world needs, I think, more creativity and more inspiration, more ideas that are kooky, and that path to creating something, that's the nature of creativity, is the unknowns of it. It's an adventure. So my invitation for you is to open to that. Open to your inspirations. There's a reason why you have them. And they are choosing you. They're like, ideas, I think, are like little beings that, maybe I'll do a video about that sometime. In fact, I'm certain I will. It feels like it's got that energy about it. Ideas and inspirations are like little beings that fly around in the ethos, and they pick people, I think, and we get them. We feel them in our body, and we can bring them about. We can bring them into the external world or not. And I think when we don't bring them into the external world, that idea hangs around for a while, and then it moves on to somebody else. I'll bet you that if you looked kind of behind you in your history, if you looked down your past, you could see a lot of ideas that you abandoned. And you abandoned them, some of them at least, because you were scared or talked yourself out of it or thought it was stupid or thought somebody would think you were stupid. I have a pile of them behind me. I call them my dead bodies in the back, where ideas that were living and they died because I didn't act on them and someone else brought them about. So the ideas stayed out anyways. I just didn't bring them about. I'm sure you have those with you too. That invitation for you is to let yourself indulge your inspirations, even just a little bit. And Sunday Peppies will be all about helping to support you in sticking with your inspirations, whatever they are, little, medium, big, it doesn't matter. So I look forward to playing with you, being vulnerable with you, having fun, being curious, and getting messy. All right, until next time, take care and be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.